Data center infrastructure management software is crucial to the success of meeting this initiative's requirements. At a top level, how would you define DCIM software?
I would say that it is one place where everyone can talk the same language. In the past, these have been divided into two groups. They have the IT group and the facilities group, each of them with their own set of data and a seemingly different missions, right? I need to keep the data center up and available and producing power and cooling and all of those things. And then the IT folks just have equipment that they really don't know a lot about the resources that are needed to run that equipment in a highly available way. DCIM gives them a place where they can talk together, right? They can look at the same thing and say, how do I affect the other one? How does one affect the other? And so DCIM takes into to the account of managing and reconciling all of the assets that are out there, doing capacity planning for what new things can I bring into the data center? How much room do I have? Which things should be decommissioned out?
Yeah.
And then, of course, all of the monitoring and alerting and alarming that is necessary for the folks that are on the ground that are actually dealing with all of the networking and the power and the cooling and everything that goes on with maintaining a facility that can deliver IT services. DCIM provides you one place that you can not only manage those things, but then produce rich analytics on prediction and whatever other data feeds or reports that the organization would need from you as it relates to the data center.
So if I'm currently assessing DCIM software solutions, what would you say are the key components that I should be looking for?
Yeah, I think that you want a solution that has a couple things. You've got a comprehensive solution, right? One that hits all of those different parts of the organization, both IT, facilities, managing things that are virtualized, tying them into a process. So the change management portion of this process, like whenever someone is requesting a change to happen in the data center, that should be tied into a larger policy that can be enforced on change that exists in any IT organization. Let's be able to tie into those things. That should be a very important part to a solution that you select. Rich, deep analytics and some component of artificial intelligence and machine learning. All of the data that's available in the data center, it's so much data that it's too much for a human being to be able to find real patterns in or be able to do some sort of predictive analysis. AI machine learning produces an excellent opportunity to leverage that data to do predictive failure analysis, to find anomalies or find patterns that a human being would not even be able to determine. And then I think, of course, the last is enterprise customer references. To actually talk to people that use the software every day and the real world challenges that come with deploying in an enterprise environment in enterprise level hyperscale data centers.
Yeah, I think that's very good advice, to talk to the people that are actually using it. And I guess you could also ask these people that are using it, how does the DCIM software that they're using align with the other two parts of the Modernising Government Technology Act?
Yeah, that's exactly right. The key there is to look at how the data is shared, right? How available the data is to be able to apply it to those other parts of the government strategy. So when you look at application rationalization, how do you assess where your applications are physically? Where are they living? Where are they being hosted, right? Are they living on-prem, in the colo, or are they in the cloud? What resources do they use? How much does that cost you? How about licensing? You have to look at that total cost of ownership to be able to determine and weigh it against, right, maybe the risk or the perceived risk of running it somewhere that's not on-prem. And that all, of course, then feeds into the cloud smart part of that. So really it comes around, how do we share that data? How accessible can we make it to be leveraged for other parts of that strategy? And we feel like Nlight does an excellent job of that, right? We have built the platform such that that the data is, we're encouraged to share, right? There's not a barrier there to keep people from sharing it. We want to say, get in there and show us show us the use cases. Let's discuss the use cases of how we can share this data to other parts of the organization.